And welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to do another booster break unboxing for the Marvel HeroClix Exo Sword set. And I would like to thank Shu for letting me record the unboxing that he's about to do. And we're going to start off with the Legacy card pack opening. And let's take a look inside, and looks like we got the super rare Warlock Legacy card. The Warlock came from the Wolverine and the X-Men set, which came out in 2013, which was almost 10 years ago. So that's really cool. And one interesting thing about this Warlock is that he's part of the New Mutants team base. So it's really nice to actually see Warlock get one of these legacy cards, because he hasn't been around in the recent X-Men sets. And this is the way to actually keep him relevant and updated. So at least there's a modern age version of Warlock. And here we go with our very first booster unboxing. And let's take a look inside. And here we have the Epsilon, who is the rare of the booster, who somehow always reminds me of Michael Jackson. And we got the August Soldier, we got an uncommon Dangerous Mistake, we got the common Lockheed and a common Storm. And here we have a tarot card. And I've actually been enjoying the tarot card mechanic. I think I've played it for over 5 games now. And it's something that I really enjoy, like this additional game element. Though personally, I feel that maybe tarot cards should at least cost some points. But so far I've been using it. It's not game breaking or anything like that. It's been really fun. And here we got the Two of Wands tarot card with Emma Frost, or is it Saturnine, holding the Cerebral Mask. So I'm quite often confused between Saturnine and Emma Frost because they look quite alike. And here we have the rare Epsilon, just to make sure that we got all the cards correct. And here we go with our next booster. And let's take a look inside. So some of the figures that I know that Shu is looking forward to get is the Araco Mutants. So that will include like the Chase White Sword, Annihilation. I do believe he's looking for the Horseman as well. And here we have the rare Wolverine, who comes with the Muramasa Blade. And we got the common and uncommon magic that is and we got Colossus in between the both of them. And here we have the Muramasa Blade. So let's take a look at the cards inside just to make sure that everything is correct. And here we got a common Storm, Colossus, common magic, uncommon magic, and the rare Wolverine. And here we have the Muramasa Blade, which to me might be the best sword out of all the swords, including the storyline organized blade. And here we go with our booster number 3. And let's take a look inside. Now, personally, there are some characters that I'm still looking for, but I'm quite happy that I've gotten all the rares and super rares that I wanted from the set. Here we go, we got a Vampire, we got the rare Marauders Pyro, we got a Danny Moonstar, as well as a Cyclops and Magneto, and they are both the uncommon, which means they are the recruiter versions. And here we go with another tarot card. Yeah, so I've actually gotten most of the figures that I wanted. I'm now mainly looking at the chases. They're still quite expensive. I do want Apocalypse, but he is really overpriced to me right now. And here we got the cards. We got also another tarot card, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is really good if you're really aggressive and you're using like Charge, Flurry, Exploit Weakness all together. And here we have our next booster. And let's take a look inside. Now for me, I've actually only played one sealed event for this set. And I was really fortunate. I actually opened the super rare Mac Jim Jaspers, who I've used a couple of times right now. And here we got the super rare Deadpool, which I believe is going to be an X-Men staple. If you're using a Prime in your build, you won't be able to play the Bishop Prime. So this Deadpool is a great figure to replace or to add into your team. He gives a lot of protection when he grants the adjacent characters the dolphin symbol, and he himself generates water terrain, so that's really useful. So we got a Vampire, White Priestess, Roulette, the Uncommon Peeper, who is also one of the best figures in the set. And we got another tarot card over here. This Uncommon Peeper is something that I've been trying to build with, because whenever you carry him, you get +2 to your movement. He comes with the shield team ability as well as the damage power and power. So I'm trying to build my own X-Men SWAT team utilizing the Prime, the super rare Prime Vision that came from the Disney Plus set. Still tinkering with that team, but I'm really looking forward to using Peeper and Vision Prime. And our next booster looks like it's a super rare Red Root, which comes with the sword Alluvium. We've also got Magic, we got Gorgons, and I believe that is the common Roulette. So this Red Root is an interesting figure. She can create her own Twisting Vines bystanders from the smoke cloud terrain markers that she generates. And we got Solemn over here. And the Red Root Alluvium, if I'm not wrong, if you were to use the Blades Claws and Fang, you can actually create some smoke cloud terrain markers. So that's really interesting. It's just to show that whenever she uses the sword, she can generate more of these vines, and then you can generate your Twisting Vines bystanders from these markers. And we got a double Gorgon, the uncommon Gorgon and the common Gorgon. We got a Cyclops and Iceman, as well as a super rare Bestie Badrick Captain Britain, as well as a tarot card. So this is a really good booster. You got your super rare and tarot card as well. And the object for this will be the Starlight Sword. Is whenever you use Blades, Claws and Fangs, you can actually place a character up to that many squares. It's such a nice ability to use. So if you were to hit with your opponent, hit your opponent's figure, you can actually move them back towards the rest of your figures, and hopefully you'll be able to do enough follow-up attack to KO that figure. So it's really like a kill box kind of equipment. So here we go with our next booster. And let's take a look inside. Looks like we have a common Cypher that fell out of his base. That's alright, he's a common. We got Orca Soldier, we got Bishop, we got Cable, as well as the rare Kate Prime, and another tarot card. This rare Kate Prime is an interesting figure. She can create those stranded mutants bystanders if the Marauders figure were to occupy the opposing starting areas, opponent's starting area. And these stranded mutant bystanders is really cool because they are not only dealing 2 damage, but they are also autonomous. And we got a Page of Wands tarot card, where you can use, where for the very first time you were to use Outwit, you can actually choose 2 powers instead. I've used that tarot card many times now, and it's been really, really brilliant, especially in my Cosmic teams, where I have the Cosmic Energy team ability, so my opponent won't be able to enjoy this usage of Outwit twice. It's been very, very beneficial for me. And here we go with our next booster. Let's take a look inside. So we have not pulled any Chase or Prime. Still fingers crossed, hoping that we get Prime in this break. We got the rare Magneto, the Omega Prime Sentinel. We got the uncommon Jean Grey, a Lockheed, and a Fury. This uncommon Jean Grey is one of the figures that I've been really impressed with. Coming at 35 points, she can not only fly, she has stealth, she has barrier and leadership. She's a really good piece. And I'm trying to find her a space inside my own Constructor X-Men teams. And this Magneto, he's in his black and white costume. So this should be the version where the story was the trial of Magneto, where Scarlet Witch got killed. Yeah. So if you haven't read that, Trial of Magneto is quite a short story. It's also pretty nice and digestible. And looks like we got another, what's that? Another sword? Okay, I think I know what this is. It's a Twilight Sword, which means it is the Chase Annihilation in this booster. That is so amazing. And inside this booster looks like we got the Danger Room figure as well, which is the Danger Room Apocalypse. So we got both Apocalypse and Annihilation inside the same booster. And this Twilight Sword is a really interesting sword where you to use your Blade Scores and Fang, you can generate blocking terrain markers. And since this blocking terrain markers were not generated by powers such as barrier, these terrain markers will actually remain in the game. So yeah, it really can screw up your opponent's line of fire and positioning. So here we have the Chase Annihilation. I'm really happy for Shu. This is one of the figures that he wanted most from the set. And not to forget the rest, looks like we got the uncommon Sync, a common and common Solomon Cyclops. And that's really cool. Annihilation also has a trait where she can generate demon bystanders, and if she were to get KO'd, she can actually pass this trait to someone else so that you can keep on creating these hordes of demons. And here we go with our next booster. This is a really amazing brick. We got Chase Annihilation, one of the figures that I personally want for myself. Here we go. And let's take a look inside. It looks like we got a rare Mercy. Sorry, a rare Iska the Unbeaten, who has the Mercy Sword. And another White Priestess. Yeah, so this is actually all the boosters in the brick. I think this brick has been really good. We put quite a number of good super rares such as Deadpool. We've also opened quite a number of good rares such as Wolverine, who comes with the Muramasa blade, and especially when you open the Chase Annihilation. Awesome brick.